What's up guys, welcome back to another video with me, Silver07, and today my friends, we are back on another video talking about Call of Duty Black Ops 6. So I wanted to cover this game a lot sooner here on the channel, but I just haven't had the time to do it. But now that I do, let's get into this because I'm super excited for Call of Duty Black Ops 6. My favourite game mode in Call of Duty history has always been zombies, which is why in this video I'm going to be touching zombies, and that sounds a bit weird. And we're also going to be talking about multiplayer and campaign. So on the 28th of May 2024 we got the first live action reveal trailer for Black Ops 6, which is titled The Truth Lies. At the end of this trailer we discovered that we will be getting a further trailer around June 9th. I'm extremely excited to play this game as it marks a return to the round based formula, which we haven't seen since Call of Duty Vanguard. Before Vanguard, our last good round based experience was Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. It is arguable that Cold War was very successful. The last time we actually had a legendary round based experience was probably either Black Ops 2 or Black Ops 3, with Zombie Chronicles being one of the best selling DLCs of all time. One of the things that made Black Ops 3 largely popular and successful was the introduction of the Gobblegums system. This system is currently being teased as returning for Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Now if this is the case, everybody is going to be wanting this, so this could be the return of OG zombies. I'm not claiming that Call of Duty is just going to be better because we've got Gobblegums, which are a microtransaction. Definitely not. But the thing is, for years and years and years now, Activision have just not listened to the fan base. And one of the number one things that people have been asking for is some sort of consumables for in-game currency, something that can modify the game and make it just that bit more wacky. And that's something that BO4 had, but they never really introduced it. They tried to bring it back in different systems such as the elixirs or the medals, and they just didn't feel as good. So the fact that they could bring Gobblegums back, and hopefully if they can match BO3, that is a good step in the right direction. Obviously this community has been dying for a long time because zombies has just been stagnant. I mean, Call of Duty as a whole has been stagnant. Multiplayer just hasn't been as great and as legendary as it once was in the Black Ops 2 era, and then also the same is with zombies as well. Black Ops 2, for amongst a lot of the fan base, was one of the last best games for not just multiplayer but also zombies, whereas a lot of people like myself would have said that one of the last or best was probably Black Ops 3. But then there's this new divide where the new generation will turn around and say to you that the last best one was probably Cold War. So there's a lot of divide amongst the community that this game could potentially be the return of Call of Duty back to its prime. But that is yet to be seen. Now that it's owned by Microsoft, we are hoping that they are going to take Call of Duty back to its roots. And this game is going to be continuing on from where we left off with Cold War. And it's rumored that this game will be set in the early 90s. If so, I'm excited for the different types of weapon variety that we could be getting in this game. So I'm hoping for a really nice vast multiplayer mode along with a good decent year for zombies. I'm like a lot of people, I would love to see a set crew in zombies. However, I do think that that's not going to be the direction they'll go in. I'm just going to say this now because I would like to be wrong about this, but I think that just for the sake of being right for this video, and I hope I'm wrong and I'm going to have to eat my hat if I am, I don't think we're going to be having 4 characters. I think we'll be doing exactly what Cold War had, and we'll be going back to operators once again, and we will have microtransactions for skins. This has been low-key confirmed by some of the biggest leakers within the Call of Duty community. Concepts for some of the up-and-coming skins and bundles have been leaked by these leakers. One of the operator skins that stands out to me is the one that looks like Brutus. This is literally one of my favorites. Now, they could easily be tied to just multiplayer, but I just don't think so. I think that these are going to be spanning just like they were with Cold War across multiplayer and zombies. And personally, as long as we get good Easter eggs, good cutscenes, a decent map with perks and upgrades outside of the game similar to Cold War, then I don't really care about operators and main characters. Just as long as the story and the gameplay is number one, then this game should be legendary. If we get the reintroduction of Gobblegums, then they definitely need to make sure that outside of microtransactions they can still be earned with something like liquid Divinium, as this gives people an incentive to play. See, Black Ops 4 gets a lot of stick, basically looked at as one of the worst zombies of all time for a very long time until Vanguard came along. However, this isn't the case. Black Ops 4 was actually really well thought out. It had 2 different storylines, Chaos Story and Ether. Alongside this, each map had an Easter egg quest besides 1 bonus map, and although a lot of people don't like it because apparently these Easter egg steps are really complicated, they're actually not. The only reason Black Ops 4 ever came across as really complicated was because of content creators, and although a lot of content creators don't want to put their hands up and agree to that, in recent years a lot of them have actually started to do just that. What it was is just when Black Ops 4 came out, a lot of people had a lot of hate towards it, and even content creators did too, and a lot of people even refused to play it, which is why it didn't get as much help to make the game better, because everybody just jumped off the train. I know that I was part of that. I jumped off the train. I can't talk at all. Literally, I went and played Fortnite and I completely skipped Black Ops 4. But since I jumped back on that train over 2 years ago to replay it because we didn't have any fresh content coming to zombies, I can honestly tell you that once I finally knew what I was doing, I had a blast. So if you haven't already, definitely go and try out Black Ops 4 if you are feeling the itch for zombies, because in honesty, this game is good. And I personally would have liked to have seen a continuation of Chaos. However, that's not going to be happening. But yet, to see the continuation of the Dark Ether storyline, I'm also very interested for this, and that is one of the best things about Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Currently, we don't know too much else about this game, but what we do know is that on June 9th, we will be getting the first worldwide reveal. And when that happens, I will have the reveal here on my channel. I am super excited for this and I cannot wait. Before we end this video, there's one other thing I'd like to talk about. It's also been rumored that since Microsoft now own Call of Duty, that this game was going to be coming out on Game Pass and that there was going to be a new tier of Game Pass. This rumor has been squashed by Microsoft themselves, where they have confirmed that they will not be adding or increasing the price of Game Pass. Anyways guys, we have touched on a few topics here today. We have spoke about the release date of the worldwide reveal. We've also spoke about multiplayer. We've also touched on zombies. We've spoke about Black Ops 4. We spoke about Cold War. So I think it's been a pretty successful video. But anyways guys, if you would like to see more Black Ops 6 videos, then please let me know down in the comments down below. If you haven't already, smash that like button and don't forget to turn on post notifications so you never miss any of the latest and greatest news coming to my channel. Anyways guys, I was Still7, you've been absolutely awesome, and I shall see you guys in my next video.